Good morning. It's now March 11th. It's a Tuesday. March 11th, 2014. This is a chart of big lots. Big lots had a big move up post earnings. You see this move up. We've had off support. I talked about this at StockTwits. And I talked about this the blog at optionmillionaires.com, how big lots was going to make a sharp move to the upside. Look at this candle. I don't know if that's not a sharp move. I don't know what else is. So a really nice move there for the options and banking coin. Big lots, I think 5 is the next one. 5 below is going to be 5 above as it breaks up to the 45 level and ultimately over 50. I was talking about over 40 recently. 40 is a foregone conclusion, in my opinion. Anyway, look at the market action today. And, I wanted to bring this up the last video I did. The fact that the market's it's kind of ignoring all sorts of external events. We had this decline here. See this? See this decline down to the support level at 184 on the SPY? Ignored. We bounced right back up to it. It's almost like on an autopilot. Well, I don't want to make any kind of jokes because that wouldn't be funny. But if you look at it, we're just autopilot to the upside. Pretty wild. Just ignore this. This is like a blip in the radar. It's like blip. Sorry, I saw something. Oh, just ignore it. Everything's just fine. So we do have earnings coming out this week, just from just a couple companies. It's not going to be as extravagant, as luxurious as the last couple weeks. So I want to focus really on some stocks I think are going to head for the downside. How about Las Vegas Sands? Las Vegas Sands has broken through support. Trendline support has broken. Looks like we got a little bounce there. Intraday is going to fall. I'm already in the puts. I alerted it via private Twitter and in the chat room at optionmillionaires.com. We're rolling over here as well for Wynn Resorts. Okay, you pull a trend line up. Let's see if we can get a trend line up. Let me see if that does it. There we go. Broke the trend line, just like Las Vegas Sands. This, if you take this in, let's pull in a little closer. Let's do the 20-day. There we go. This is a bear flag. We're going to decline to 235, maybe lower on Las Vegas. Wynn Resorts, Las Vegas Sands, yeah, it's going to decline as well. Look at the rally we've had. Pullback is certainly the place to be, down 2.47%. Rocked it today. Rock and roll. UPB, optionmillionaires.com. Couple more. We have Facebook was upgraded, closed at 72. But I'm still thinking this stock's going to pull back here. Not sure when. I'm not going to get back into puts. I was in the puts last week on the weeklies. We did awesome. We rocked it. Okay? We did. We rocked it last week. Once we hit resistance, we pulled back. And then Monday was a new week where we can actually start to think about possibly getting into puts here again for Facebook. But I'll let you know when I get into them. Twitter as well. Social media. Everyone's just like, so joyful. Oh, I love you, Twitter. I love you, Facebook. Can I buy stock in you? Because you're just so hot. And that's what's going on with some of these social media stocks. Twitter as well, upgraded today, or target raised actually yesterday. Who knows? Today we could see something else. The analysts just, I don't want to buy anything else except these social media plays, Yelp and Twitter, Facebook, Zillow. I love them. They're buying us big dinners. I don't know. You get what I'm saying. We're back to that bubble environment. But again, I did a poll earlier today or yesterday. I talked about, are we in a bubble environment? Are we? No. Come on. What's wrong with you all? Let's pull up the bond market, which is double topped here, which implies, and you can look at this consolidation here, we're going to get this move down to 104. Higher interest rates, not good for the market. But as long as they don't get out of control, we can still see a melt up to that 190 level. And then maybe the 200 on the SPY, but we'll see. We'll see what we got. The volatility index, I wanted to bring that up too. I just had it up a second ago. We have the spikes. Each spike seemingly gets sold off here. But if you look right here, look at this. That is some really nice support there at 43 on the VXX. So we'll see if we pull back to that level. If we do, stocks are going to rise. Even though volatility index implies a sharp move is coming, Most of the times, it's people positioning for downside. And you can almost just put in some sort of a left shoulder, head, and a right shoulder plunge. Boom, stocks new all-time highs. That's it. That's how close it is. How about plug power? Plug has been moving nicely. Yeah. Oh, I bought here. See this? See this? I loaded up. I bought 6 trillion shares here. 6 trillion. Yeah, because they're like the central banks. They're just printing shares, just like central banks printing money. And look at the rally. Oh my goodness. Also, we had some of the other battery names moving higher. All right, it's UPB here. I'm not going to inundate you with any more of this, boring detail. But you can look at the stock futures here. We'll pull it up real quick. We have the dollar. Dollar futures are higher. S&P 500 futures are flat. Boring. This is boring, isn't it? Zero Hedge posted a piece a little bit ago, a couple hours ago. He's like, the dollar yen, it's going ballistic. Look at it. Is this ballistic? If it pulls up. Come on. Waiting for data. Anyway, the point was, it was an 8 pip move. 8 pips. 8 pips. 8. Anyway, UPB here. Just look at it. Look at the mundane action for the dollar yen cross. Dull. Boring. Look at it. Even from the close here, we're in a tight 20 pip range. That's boring, folks. Boring. Back when quantitative easing was announced back in the March of 2009, we moved, I don't know, 300-400 pips in about a minute. So 9 or 8 pips is just like, grandma sitting on the bowl. Or UPB here, optionmillionaires.com. Everyone have a great trading day. And if I make any additional trades, I like WIN and LVS for downside, and I like everything else. Goodbye.